our favorite restaurants, Olivia's. It's impossible to walk past this window without smelling the freshly baked, homemade Parmesan rosemary bread that they make here. It's so delicious and smells so good. They also have really good Moroccan, Turkish, and Greek specialties like moussaka, spanakopita, and pastilla. We always love coming here.
Isla Mujeres is actually a really small island, and a really good way to get around and explore it is to rent a motorcycle. Today we rented this little scooter for 8 hours, only paying 20 bucks. Really cheap, really affordable. Let's go and see what we can discover.
To get out of the tourist center once in a while. This is a local neighborhood here on Isla, and this cafe behind me is famous for their breakfast and their bottomless cups of Mexican coffee with a touch of cinnamon. Delicious. What could be more perfect in an island house than a house shaped like a seashell? This is Casa Caracol here on Isla Mujeres, one of the most famous vacation rentals in the world.
Here we are in Punta del Sur, the southernmost point of the island. It is said that here in 1517, when the Spanish first arrived, they found a temple dedicated to the goddess Isla, with a lot of figurines dedicated to feminine fertility. Thus, they named it Isla Mujeres, Island of the Women.
What you see behind me, this is what Isla is all about. When you get on the boat from Cancun and you make your way across, the water changes from a dark blue to a super bright turquoise, crystalline, clear water, the most amazing blue you've ever seen. And that's the magic of Isla. On Isla they have a quite expensive park called Garafon, but right next door you have Garafon de Castilla, which is kind of like a day park. It's $6, perfect. You have access to snorkeling, you have showers, bathrooms, and a little restaurant, everything you need pretty much for $6. Not bad. This is how you make a friend on Isla Mujeres.
An island, you can only get half the story by biking, riding, and hiking. The other half is underwater. I've already done some scuba diving on this trip. Now it's time to see what we can see offshore.
To remember that you're in someone else's home, so it's always nice to say hello to the locals. Hello.
We know a special spot for a special dish, La Casa de Chicken Cheek, here at Playa Lancheros.
Here we are at Playa Lancheros, which means beach of the boatmen. With a name like that, you know you're going to get some pretty fresh seafood. This beach is famous for tikinchi, which is a type of fish, and it's cooked with tomatoes, onions, and achiote, which is like a red sauce of some sort. It looks delicious. Okay. Fresh fish ceviche on the beach. This is gonna be good.
Today we're exploring a little store here in Isla Mujeres that's selling alubrijes, which are hand-carved and painstakingly painted little animals, figurines, mostly based on reality and sometimes leaning a little bit towards the fantastical and the imaginative. Also, this two-headed dragon is pretty interesting. That's it. 5 days in Isla Mujeres, and it really wasn't enough. There's so much to see on this little island, but there's a lot more to see in Mexico. We're on our way to Tulum, next destination.